Whew. Well, I thought I wouldn't be talking about any Bears football anytime soon, but the last time I said I'd be talking about Chicago Bears football, well, let's be honest. I said it would only because of something in the offseason happened. So, yeah, other than that, well, let's start this video and let's talk about Anthony Miller being traded. Now, funny enough, I did make a video about this that I recorded in my car, but I listened to it and the audio just didn't sound great. So I'm gonna do it here in my room. But yeah, the reason why I didn't get to this news yesterday and make a video about it was because I had a graduation party because I officially graduated from college and got my bachelor's degree. So I had a graduation party, and that's why I didn't really, you could say, made a video about the Anthony Miller news. So here I go with the Anthony Miller news, and yes, Anthony Miller has been traded to the Houston Texans from what I've been hearing, is like a late round pick. My thoughts. I'm not shocked, and I'm not surprised. I expected it to happen because, well, he was very inconsistent and he was always injury prone. And then what he did last year in the playoff game against the Saints definitely didn't help at all. And man, so another bust of a pick. Even though in some cases I don't blame Ryan Pace for this draft pick. We all as Bear fans thought Anthony Miller was going to be a stud wide receiver. We thought he was going to be legit for us, especially after that 2018 season. He looked like, oh man, this guy's going to be a baller. We got ourselves a good one. We got ourselves a steal. And now Anthony Miller has been traded essentially to the Houston Texans, that cesspool of a place, for essentially a bag of paper clips. Yeah. Listen, it sucks that it didn't work out, but it seems like it's another bust of a pick. Not as massively as, say, a Kevin White or a Leonard Floyd. Well, Leonard Floyd and Anthony Miller got on the same ground in terms of bust of picks for Bears, but definitely not on the same tier as Kevin White, who I still wholeheartedly say is the worst pick in Chicago Bears history. Other than that, the thing is, Anthony Miller, for me, I clearly saw the talent and the potential of him being a very good wide receiver in this league. And after the thing is, the 2018 year, he was honestly pretty good for us. Like, it wasn't impressive when you go back and look at his stats, but he was pretty solid for us. And I'm like, he's going to be a number 2 receiver for the years to come until I guess Allen Robinson is gone, which I still hope we re-sign him, which I still think is a tragic incident Pace is not doing. Anyways, my thing is, Anthony Miller, he was great. Then 2019 comes, and my God, he regressed before our very eyes. In 2020, it was even worse. Especially when you want to know the fact that a rookie took his number 2 receiver starting spot in Darnell Mooney and literally said, yoink, I'm going to take that and I'm going to be the number 2 receiver on this team going forward. And ever since that, Anthony Miller has not looked back at all. And he did not do anything. He barely saw the field, too, because Darnell Mooney was a more reliable player for the Bears. And after really that point on, the Bears organization, the Bears coaches probably saw it, be like, well, we got Darnell Mooney, who's a stud receiver for us, seeming like he's going to be a stud receiver for us. And then probably what was the straw that broke the camel's back was the dumbass incident he did in the playoff game against the Saints, where he only replicated his punching buddy, Javon Wims, who I'm still questioning why the hell is he on the team still. But okay. And he punched that damn CJ Gardner Johnson, or that Chauncey Gardner Johnson. After coaches told the entire receiving crew to not, and I repeat, to not instigate anything with that guy and just ignore him. And this guy did the dumb stuff and still did it. I haven't been a fan of Matt Nagy, but I could see the look on Matt Nagy's face, and he was not happy. Listen, Anthony Miller, in his case, did all that pain and his stuff and did this to himself. I said for the longest time in my game recaps that Anthony Miller, his nickname on my channel was Anthony Butterfingers Miller. Because you want to know why? In almost every attempt he had to throw him or to get him the ball, and sometimes even if it was bad on Mitch, even if it was bad Mitchell Trubisky or Nick Foles, guess what? He would drop some pretty nice dimes from them. And he just fumbled it through his hands. And it's like, dude, come on. You're dropping touchdowns, dropping catches we need you to make. Very inconsistent. It can show up one half and then be completely silent as a damn cricket in the next half. Or he'll have one great quarter and then not show up the other 3 quarters. And it was just inconsistent with him. He also had a very bad shoulder injury that always came up time after time after time. And the thing is, to me, he gave off that attitude like he was more of a me guy than a team guy. Maybe to other Bear fans, maybe not. But to me, as a Bear fan, he gave up more of that allure that he was more of a me guy about myself than a team guy. Because there would be times where I'd see him on the field throwing up gang signs and everything. And I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And listen, now look, I'm not going to blame him most of it. But again, you can still attribute blame to what he did. Look, I'm just going to be honest. He didn't have the best quarterback help. He was definitely going to have it if he stayed on the team with Justin Fields. But listen, this is no secret. The Bears tried to get rid of Anthony Miller a long time ago. Just no team was taking the bait. And I'm guessing the Texans were finally one of the teams. They're like, you know what? Fine. You want him? Here. We'll take him. Here, we'll give you a draft pick for him. And the fact that you got a late round draft pick for a second round pick that you traded up to, it goes to show you how the Bears organization felt about him. Essentially, after the incident he pulled, they're like, we don't give a fuck anymore. We don't care. You can have him. You can have him. So, yeah, listen. All right, fine. That's good. We need good riddance. Good riddance. Because we don't need guys I don't need guys on my team who are going to be inconsistent, who's going to be dropping passes, and isn't going to find any way to get better, and at least even be in the receiver rotation. The dude was kicked out of it. Now, and you look at the freaking receiver room right now, you have Allen Robinson, Darnell Mooney, Marquise Goodwin, Daz Newsome, Javon Wims, even though what the hell is he on the team for? And Riley Ridley's still there, which I still think the Bears have not given him a fair shot to prove anything. So out of those 6 receivers, where do you think freaking Anthony Miller was going to fit? Tops the 4th best receiver. But if Darnell Mooney overcame him and took his spot, I guarantee you Daz Newsome would have found a way to get on the roster and make him be, and Daz Newsome would have probably been the 4th receiver on this team. Well, it sucks for Anthony Miller because it looks like he was going to get a legit quarterback in Justin Fields. Now, depending on the Deshaun Watson situation, apparently he reported training camp today. There's no indication. I don't know that he's even going to be playing in regular season games, so I don't know. I'm guessing he's going to get Deshaun Watson for a short time, and then he's probably going to get dealt. But other than that, he's looking at Tyrod Taylor and Davis Mills. That sounds promising. And he goes to cesspool. And the crazy thing is, he's in a contract year. So essentially, he's going to have to ball out for the Houston Texans if he wants to even think about continuing his NFL career. The Bears could have probably kept him and said, okay, we'll give you one more chance. But I think the instigation he had in that playoff game was just like, you know what, we can't have it. No, it's done. We're done. Hey, listen, best of luck in Houston. Hopefully you can resurrect whatever semblance of a career and hopefully you take advantage of it. Because again, it's the thing about these professional sports league. It doesn't matter if it's the MLB, the NBA, the NFL, the NHL, whatever. Any sports league in the world. Listen, you can't slack. If you're not putting in that production, guess what? You're not going to get very far and your career will be short. Hell, this guy on a Monday Night Football broadcast was voted most likely to be late to a practice. What does that show? What does that tell you about his nature, his attitude, his personality? He's lazy. That's why he's dropping all them damn balls. Well, thank God I don't have to worry about that now no more. Because I guarantee you if Justin Fields was throwing darts, it would have went straight through his hands. Anyways, Anthony Miller has been traded. What are your Bear fans' thoughts? Do you like the move? Do you hate the move? Do you think the Bears should have gave him a shot? It sucks to say that this is another bust of a pick that didn't go through, which is another Ryan Pace bust in terms of a top round talent. Fuck. How many times have I had to say that over this channel? Adam Shaheen, Mitchell Trubisky, who's only signed with the Bills for $1 million. Leonard Floyd. Who else can I name that wasn't a bust of a first-round pick for the Chicago Bears from Ryan Pace? I don't even freaking know. Any past player in the first couple rounds Ryan Pace is drafted, unlike this year. Anyways, that's stupid. So now you can add Anthony Miller to the bust of a draft pick you have there. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day and check out this video. Until then, guys, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Chicago Bears content. I will be doing preseason football recaps just to get my thoughts on how the Bears look in the preseason because, hey, why not? And stuff like that. I'm also look forward to a Chicago Bears season preview with my uncle Daryl and my cousin my cousin Jordan. So we'll see. But other than that, that's kind of it. So again, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Chicago Bears content. If you do hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell icon to make sure you're up to date with whatever I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video and see you guys later. Peace.